man. You know what? I don't know. I'm just like, wow, man. You know, you got to be more careful and know what you're taking. You know, USANA's the only company that I deal with. You know, when you have a company, USANA's Health Sciences, when you got a company that guarantee their athletes $1 million up to $1 million if they pay if they test positive of any illegal substance, you know, during the time or the contract, you know, when you're with USANA, because that's the only thing I take, they'll pay you up to $1 million. There's no other company in the world that's doing that for fighters, doing that for any athlete. So, you know, they pretty much stand by their product, what's in the product, exactly what's in the product. So I trust them. So I'm not worried about testing positive for anything illegal. You know, I'm a clean athlete. I don't need to cheat. I don't need to cheat. It's just I put in the hard work and dedication. So, you know, I just think that fighters need to be more aware of what they're taking. They're having all these strength and conditioning trainers giving them supplements and stuff like that. Like they need to research, do their homework, you know. And if they do that, then they'll be you know, well off.
How surprised were you, though, hearing that it was Lamont, a guy that you fought, and Andre, a guy that was stressing that he thought his opponent Victor might be taking something?
Well, I think they're completely different situations. I think Lamont's situation was more or less, you know, life or death for him. Low testosterone, but the thing is that, you know, he should have just came clean in the beginning, and I think he would have been all right if he would just came clean in the beginning instead of later. You know, like, hey, I took this because of this. You know, I have the doctor's note. This is the doctor's note here. You know, he probably would have been, you know, it wouldn't have been tainted then, you know. But the fact that, you know, he waited a while and then had a couple of positive drug tests, it looks bad. But he's not the type of guy that'll cheat, man. You know, I truly believe that. I know Lamont and his people. That's not their MO, man. You know, they hard. If you watch him train, he trains extremely hard. You know, just like Andre Berto. You know, they train extremely hard, and they're not looking for any advantage, man. They just trying to be the best that they can be. So, you know, my prayers go out to him in his camp. And Andre Berto is another situation where it can happen to anybody. You take an over-the-counter prescription, you know, or over-the-counter vitamins or whatever, and he happened to have a bad batch that, you know, had some residue on it from, you know, they probably produce, you know, anabolic steroids or whatever in this company, and he just got a bad batch, and he got some of that residue. So, you know, it wasn't enough to give him you know, an edge in a fight or anything like that. It was enough to just cause a bad test. So, you know, I think the testing needs to be a little bit more regulated. They need more guidelines, and they need like percentages or something like that on the test, because, you know, that can happen to anybody, and it has to many athletes out there. So I should fall more on the fighter. The fighter got to take care of himself. You know, the fighter's in the ring fighting. It's not the trainer. The trainer helps him get prepared in training, but no, that's the fighter's job. You know, I basically do my own nutrition. I taught myself how to do it, how to eat right, how to build my testosterone naturally. Like, I know all these things, man, because I do my research, I do my homework, because I want to be the best that I possibly be in the ring. So, you know, as far as USANA goes, that was one of my trainers. Jackson hooked me up with USANA, you know, and you know, and help be able to rep and, you know, build relationships and friendships with a lot of people. And so that's the reason why I'm clean, man. You know, that's the reason why I'm clean, because I was taking the same supplements that, you know, Andre Berto was taking, like, you know, Mega Man vitamins from like GNC, and, you know, taking a lot of supplements from GNC, and you know, I'm glad that I'm not. So